If you have a fondness for Shiba Inu, give this a read. One more time, the legendary artist Satoshi Kusama is creating waves on Twitter with news that is guaranteed to startle everyone. This time, his word is so significant that it makes a difference to you, despite the fact that there is only one token available. But what exactly is this unexpected shift that wasn't anticipated by anyone? Okay, allow me to elaborate once again. We are delighted to have you join us here at Crypto, your daily Shiba. If you are interested in learning more about Shiba, then you have come to the right spot. In order to keep ahead of the curve in the cryptocurrency sector and learn about all the most recent crypto news and predictions, sign up for our newsletter. You can obtain additional shit news by clicking the like button. In recent times, Satoshi Kusama has once again made headlines by relocating to El Salvador, a country that is widely recognized for its acceptance of Bitcoin. In spite of the fact that this transformation appears to be totally harmless, the Shiba Inu society is curious and making assumptions about it. The location that Kusama has chosen for his most recent project is in El Salvador, which is an intriguing choice. It was a major event in 2021 when El Salvador made the decision to legally adopt Bitcoin as a kind of legal currency. This nation is well known for its willingness to accept Bitcoin. This courageous move put the nation ahead of the curve in terms of embracing cryptocurrency and served as a model for other nations to follow. In particular, it is essential to pay attention to the sentiments that El Salvador has for coinage, particularly Shiba Inu. Bitcoin has always been supported by the country, despite the fact that it continues to be dubious of the cryptocurrency, if not outright hostility, against other cryptocurrencies to be more specific. This perspective is typified by Max Keiser, a well-known Bitcoin maximalist who has frequently stated that El Salvador will not support alternative currencies. Keiser will not support alternative currencies. It is part of a larger trend in the world of cryptocurrencies, where Bitcoin is frequently considered as the clear leader and the finest digital asset. Max Keiser's support for Bitcoin in El Salvador is a representation of this larger tendency. This demonstrates how difficult it is for alternative cryptocurrencies, such as Shiba Inu, to achieve fame in these regions, as evidenced by his status and popularity among the country's elite. Therefore, the purpose of the ongoing story of Shiba Inu is to pique people's interest in the life that Satoshi Kusama continues to lead in El Salvador. The goals of the project appear to be less obvious due to the fact that the country has laws that favor Bitcoin, and the fact that this could alter the route that the project will go in the future. Accordingly, does this imply that Shiba Inu will also be accepted as a form of payment? Does El Salvador intend to purchase Shiba Inu in the same manner that it currently purchases Bitcoin? However, why do some people consider it to be one of the most significant news events of this week? There is a great deal of interest among members of the Shiba Inu community over Satoshi Kusama's numerous travels across the world. In order to determine whether or not they are able to link each move to a significant event that took place in the countries that he travels, they have begun a guessing game. During the time that Kusama's geographical marker was changed to Japan, for instance, fans believed that activities with a holiday theme would take place during the holiday season in that country. In a similar fashion, during his time in Dubai, rumors began to circulate regarding the organization of significant Bitcoin events such as Token 2049. There is a great deal of speculation on the reasons that Kusama embarked on her journeys all around the world. There are some individuals who have the desire to embark on a journey around the world in order to collaborate with the most talented coders in various nations or to establish significant collaborations. These suggestions demonstrate how keen the community is to figure out the reasons behind Kusama's actions and speculate on what might happen to the Shiba Inu's potential for popularity and expansion. The discussion will soon transition to more general concerns about the future of Shiba Inu, especially considering their status. This is something that will happen regardless of what happens. There is a possibility that Shiba Inu would follow suit, although it is still unclear because El Salvador was so courageous to embrace Bitcoin as a kind of legal currency. On the other hand, members of the community are curious about whether or not other nations would acknowledge Shiba Inu as a kind of currency, or whether or not governments would hold Shiba Inu in addition to Bitcoin coins. These concepts demonstrate how the cryptocurrency industry is constantly moving and how alternative cryptocurrencies such as Shiba Inu are contributing to the transformation of the way money is used around the world. While everyone eagerly awaits additional information, the mystery that surrounds Satoshi Kusama's actions provides us with a tantalizing glimpse into the intricate web of possibilities that lie ahead. It is essential to keep in mind that members of the community continue to explore for opportunities to find answers. The rumors that they were attending crypto conferences or striking business transactions could have been the source of this information. It was during the midst of all the speculation that a general concept regarding Shiba Inu became apparent. As a result of Kusama's shifts in position, it is abundantly evident that Shiba Inu will go in a particular direction moving forward. Fans' responses, which included both confusion and intrigue, were visible in the tweets and comments that they left as they attempted to understand Kusama's ambiguous objectives and speculate about the potential outcomes of the project. Kuro has been keeping track of Kusama's location changes on Twitter, and other members of the community have been holding their breath as they read each one. They have been wondering what message Kusama was attempting to convey about Shiba Inu. Because of the enigmatic quality of Kusama's concealed messages, people were even more intrigued in them, and their insatiable thirst for information was driven by this. There is one thing that is clear even when things aren't clear. Everyone in the group of Shiba Inu shares a common goal of acquiring new knowledge. I am looking forward to the next phase of Kusama's enigmatic voyage and any new clues that it may carry about the fate of Shiba Inu. An intriguing concept, on the other hand, begins to permeate across the Shiba Inu culture. It would be impossible for Kusama to be traveling the world in real life. In its place, he is moving in this direction on purpose in order to demonstrate how the Shiba ecosystem will develop in the years to come. In this theory, the conventional explanations for Kusama's shifts in location are called into doubt. According to this theory, the shifts are more likely to be symbolic than they are to be evidence of actual mobility. Considering that the community views Shiba Inu as a worldwide phenomenon that does not care where they live, the concept that Kusama is taking a virtual trip across countries with the touch of a mouse works extremely well with this perception. The Shiba Inu has a significant influence on the international scene, and Kusama may be gently bringing attention to this fact by actively moving his position in the world. Each new perspective demonstrates how the initiative is having a greater impact and how many opportunities are still there to be taken advantage of. The members of the community are left wondering what Kusama's virtual trip actually means as they contemplate the significance of the symbolic deeds that are being performed. Is it possible that this is an attempt to demonstrate that Shiba Inu are adaptable and flexible enough to accommodate a world that is growing more interconnected? Another possibility is that the project will make an effort to make it abundantly apparent that it intends to foster collaboration and creativity all over the world.